Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope all students are fine and well. As you are aware, we have been doing Thulathi Mazid Fi. We have been looking at the past tense and the imperfect tense of Thulathi Mazid Fi, what we call increased trilateral verbs. In the last lesson, we looked at how to make Ismul Fa'il. We looked at how to make Ismul Fa'il, and today inshallah we will look at how to make Ismul Maf'ul. So let's just recap Ismul Fa'il. So Ismul Fa'il, it will be made from Thulathi Mazid Fi, from Al-Fa'lul Mudari'. And as mentioned, so we've got Al-Fa'lul Mudari' here. What you simply do is you drop the Alamatul Mudari' and you replace it with a meme with a dhamma. So you now have Mukhlis. Mukhlis. Let's just do another example. Let's take the Al-Fa'lul Mudari' Yursilu, which is from Babul If'al. Arsala Yursilu. So the Mudari' is Yursilu. And to make Ismul Fa'il, you simply drop the Alamatul Mudari' and you add a meme with a dhamma, and you've got Mursil. So Arsala means to send, he sent. Mursil is sender. In Urdu you will say bhejne wala, so sender. Now let's move on how to create Ismul Maf'ul from Thulathi Mazid Fi. So again, Ismul Maf'ul will be made from Al-Fa'lul Mudari'. So we have here Al-Fa'lul Mudari' imperfect tense. Again, it's the same verb, Yursilu. Arsala Yursilu. Same process again. We knock off the Alamatul Mudari', put a meme with a dhamma, and this time what we do is the second to last letter we place a fatha. So we now have Mursal. Mursal. This is Ismul Maf'ul. So Ismul Fa'il, Ismul Maf'ul, both will begin with the same meme with a dhamma. In Ismul Fa'il, it will be the Al-Fa'lul Mudari' will not change, so it will be Mursil with a kasra. In Ismul Maf'ul, what happens is you replace the kasra with a fatha, Mursal. So Mursil, Ismul Fa'il means sender. Okay, in the case of Allah sending prophets, Allah is Mursil. Mursal is basically the one who is sent. Ismul Maf'ul meaning Mursal. That's why Mursal also means prophet, because he is sent. Hope this makes sense. Let's now look at another example. We've got the verb here, yundhiru. Andhara yundhiru. So if you wanted to make Ismul Maf'ul or Ismul Fa'il, in both cases you will add a meme with a dhamma. Mundhir is Ismul Fa'il. Andhara yundhiru means to warn. So Mundhir is the person who warns, i.e. the warner. Okay? And Mundhar is the one who gets warned. So Mundhir, basically they were prophets. Prophets in the Quran have been described as Mundhir because they gave warnings to their people. And Mundhar are the people, i.e. the ones who were warned. Let's now look at another example from another bab. So let's take Babu Taf'il, where the Madi is Bashara and the Mudari' is Yubashiru. Yubashiru. So again, if you want to make Ismul Fa'il or Ismul Maf'ul, in both cases you will put meme with a dhamma. And for Ismul Fa'il, that's it, Mubashir. And for Ismul Maf'ul, it will be Mubashar. Bashara means to give glad tidings. So Mubashir, Ismul Fa'il, is the one who gives glad tidings. And Ismul Maf'ul, Mubashar, the one who is given glad tidings. I hope that makes sense. Another example from Babu Taf'il, let's take the example of Haddatha yuhaddithu. So we've got yuhaddithu. Okay, so again, نقض علامة المضارع ميم with a ضمة محدث. So حدث means to narrate. محدث, narrator. محدث, person who teaches hadith is normally referred to as muhaddith. So narrator, literal meaning is narrator. And muhaddath will be the ismul maf'ul. Let's now look at another example from Babul Mufa'ala. So we've looked at Babul Taf'il, we've looked at Babul Mufa'ala, Taf'il, we've looked at If'al. So let's put If'al here. So we've looked at If'al. We've looked at how to make Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul from Babu Taf'il. So we've got one more bab left because we have done 3 babs in total. So this is Babul Mufa'ala. Mufa'ala. So let's take an example. Ahada. The Madi is Ahada. All pupils, you should know the Madi, you should know the Mudari, Ma'aruf and Majhul. You should know all 4 paradigms. The Mudari will be yu'ahidu. Yu'ahidu. So again, it's the same process again. Knock off the alamatul mudari, mim with a dhamma. Mu'ahid is ismul fa'il. And mu'ahad will be ismul maf'ul. Simple, straightforward, not complicated at all. The next bab we are going to look at in the next lesson is Babu Tafa'ul, the 4th bab. So we got If'al, then we got Taf'il, we got Mufa'ala. And the next one is going to be Babu Tafa'ul. So this will inshallah be in the next lesson. If pupils can please look at the Madi Mudari of Babu Tafa'ul in the handout, in the booklet that has been given, it will really help. And inshallah, we will also look at the Madi, inshallah, of Babi Tafa'ul. We will look at the Mudari'. We will look at the Ismul Fa'il. And we will also look at the Ismul Maf'ul. I just want to conclude now this lesson with the As-Sarfu Saghir. So we've done, for example, if you look at your booklet, we have done now Babul If'al. So if you go to page number in the booklet, if you go to page number, for example, 60. If you go to page number 60, you should be fairly confident in doing As-Sarfu Saghir, the first 2 lines. You should be fully confident in doing the first 2 lines, which is, you've got akrama, yukrimu, and then the masdar, ikraman, fahuwa, mukrim. So this mukrim is the ismul fa'il. Okay, and then you've got the waw, then you've got wa ukrima, yukramu, ikraman, which is the masdar, fahuwa, mukram, and this mukram is the ismul maf'ul. I hope that makes sense. So this also applies to the next bab, which is taf'il. So let's just take the example what we did earlier of bashara. So let's do it together, the sarfu saghir. Come on. Bashara yubashiru. Tabshiran fahuwa mubashir. So that's ismul fa'il. Wabushira, which is majhul. Yubasharu. Tabshiran fahuwa mubashar. So mubashar is ismul maf'ul. And again, if you can practice as-sarfu saghir with ahada. Yu'ahidu mu'ahadatan wa ihadan fahuwa mu'ahid. Wa'uhida yu'ahadu mu'ahadatan wa ihadan fahuwa mu'ahad. I think I might have got the masdar slightly mixed up. It's on the pattern of fi'al. So it will be ihad, ain, ha and dal. That concludes our lesson. Please do revisit this video. You should be fairly confident now in making ismul maf'ul and also ismul fa'il and ismul maf'ul from the 3 babs, which are if'al, taf'il and mufa'ala. And inshallah in the next lesson we will look at a new bab, which is tafa'ul. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.